Right now, most serious content creators are paying for at least 3 or 4 separate AI subscriptions. One for video generation, one for image creation, one for audio, maybe another for text models. Each platform has its own login, its own credit system, its own interface, and its own way of doing things. You spend more time managing tools than actually creating. PixMax AI is built specifically to end that fragmentation, and after spending real time inside it, I think it delivers on that promise in a way most unified platforms do not. PixMax is an AI creative workspace that brings leading video, image, text, and audio models together under one roof with an infinite canvas workflow, professional asset management, reusable templates, and team collaboration all built in. One platform, one credit system, one organized workspace for everything you create. Let me show you what that actually looks like in practice. Starting with the model library, because this is where PixMax immediately impresses. On the video side, you have Seedance 2.0, Kling 3.0 Omni, Veo 3.1 Fast, Happy Horse, Hailuo 2.3, Vidu Q3 Pro, and Pixverse V6 all selectable from the same interface. On the image side, you have GPT Image 2 for near-perfect text rendering and commercial quality outputs, Nano Banana for versatile creative generation, Seedream 5.0 Pro, and Dreamina 5.0 Lite. For text models, you have Gemini 3.1 Pro, DeepSeek V4 Pro. For audio, you have 11 Labs V3, 11 Labs Music, Minimax Speech 2, and Minimax Music 2.6. Every single one of these through one platform without switching tabs, managing separate accounts, or converting between different credit systems. Let me show you the infinite canvas in action, because this is the feature that ties everything together. I am opening a new canvas inside PixMax right now. The first thing you notice is that the canvas is not just a blank generation box, it is a full visual workspace where your entire project lives in one place. I am going to build a simple product ad campaign right here on the canvas from scratch. First, I drop in a text node describing the campaign concept, premium skincare brand, clean and minimal aesthetic, 3-scene structure. That becomes my creative brief sitting visually on the canvas. Now I generate the first asset directly from the canvas. I select the image generation node, choose GPT Image 2, write my prompt, and hit generate. The product image appears right there on the canvas as a node connected to my brief. I do not download it and open another tool. It sits right here ready to use. Next, I add a video generation node beside it. I select Seedance 2.0, write my video prompt building on the product image I just generated, and generate. The video clip appears as another node on the same canvas connected to the image that inspired it. Now I can see both the image and the video side by side and compare them immediately without switching between platforms or windows. I want to test a different visual direction for the same campaign. I add another generation node, select Kling 3.0 this time, and generate an alternative version. Both outputs are now visible on the canvas simultaneously. I can drag them beside each other and compare the two model outputs for the same concept in seconds. This is what model comparison looks like when it is built into the workspace rather than requiring you to open two separate browser tabs. Now I add an audio node. Select 11 Labs V3, write my voiceover script, and generate. The voiceover appears as an audio node connected to the video clip it will accompany. I can play the audio and watch the video side by side directly from the canvas. Everything that belongs to this campaign, the brief, the product image, 2 video variations, the voiceover is visible, connected, and organized in one place. This is the canvas workflow. One expandable workspace where generation, comparison, organization, and iteration all happen without ever leaving the platform.
Designed for those who believe in the quiet power of a daily ritual, pure ingredients, visible results. This is
AI Cinematic Control gives you precise control over camera movements and cinematic parameters when you want that level of direction. For professional creators producing commercial content, brand videos, or cinematic short-form pieces, the ability to specify exact camera behavior rather than hoping the model interprets your prompt correctly is a significant capability upgrade. The Workflow Templates section is where PixMax shows genuine understanding of how real content production works. Templates are organized around actual production needs, animation and comic storytelling, live-action shorts, game animation and CG content, product ads, and digital human videos. You start from a template that already has the right models and workflow structure for your specific content type, and then customize it for your project. For teams producing content at volume, this template system means you are not rebuilding your production workflow from scratch for every new project. The asset library handles the management problem that kills content production efficiency at scale. Every asset you generate gets organized, filtered, categorized, and made available for reuse across projects. When you need a specific character design you generated 3 weeks ago, it is findable and usable immediately, rather than buried in a downloads folder somewhere. For anyone managing large volumes of AI-generated content, this organizational infrastructure is genuinely valuable. Project Workspace allows multiple canvases to run inside one project, separate canvases for character design. Storyboarding, scene generation, and production progress all organized within the same project container. For collaborative creative teams, this structure keeps complex productions manageable, and team collaboration with role-based access and permission controls means multiple people can work across the same PixMax environment without stepping on each other. The AI Video Enhancer rounds out the toolkit: upscale, enhance, and improve existing video content without leaving the platform. For creators working with footage that needs quality improvement before being usable, this keeps the enhancement step inside the same workflow rather than requiring a separate tool. Currently, there is a subscription discount of up to 50% available on the platform. The link is in the description. Head to PixMax.ai and start with the free tier to explore the model library and the canvas workflow before committing to any plan.